And welcome everybody. I'm Troy Athens. We got another any% league qualifier match for Celeste. This is a quarterfinal, so that does mean that the winner of this race will be moving on to the league. So yeah, this is gonna be exciting. We got Aurora Dash versus Comet625. Gonna be fun. I'm really excited to be able to see 6B going on today because I know Aurora Dash is a huge advocate for running 6B in any% runs, which, you know, makes him kind of a crazy person, but it's fine. Okay. Got everything set up here on both players' sides, it looks like, and we're just going to be, having our countdown and being ready to go. Alright, so starting off from prologue, we all know prologue, it's prologue. You can jump and climb, and that's it right now. There's no other abilities in this game, that's it. That's all there is. Okay, we'll probably resync timers in a bit. I mean, right now because they did start prologue at slightly different times. And, we're just starting, and it's only a couple seconds difference right now with in-game timer, so it shouldn't be too bad. Yeah, you should be able to do it now if you wanted to, restreamer. Either way, we're just moving through, chapter 1. Nothing too crazy going on yet. No, I'm not expecting anything major to happen in chapter 1. And as I say that, we do actually get a death from Comet. That is a kind of a difficult screen anyway, so that does make some sense. Ooh, Aurora Dash not getting the corner boost there. Comet not able to get it either, so it actually evens out. And just like that, we're basically done with chapter 1. Comet not missing the ultra there. Okay. So yep, gonna be able to finish it out, or with a pretty good time, getting a 103 chapter 1 IL. And Comet not too far behind. Let's see. Oh, misses the corner jump. Gets on the second try. And a 115 IL for Comet. Alright, entering chapter 2 now. Aurora Dash having about a 10-second lead, I'd say. 5 to 10 seconds. Ooh! Comet taking a quick death there. Kind of an unusual screen to be taking deaths on, but it's... And Aurora Dash starting out the battle in sequence. Just waiting for things to be stable. Frame rate for my stream is actually kind of low right now, so hold on. Okay, there we go. Okay, Aurora Dash finishing out the battle and section, moving into the last screen now, the battle and chase. Comet not too far behind, managing to stay pretty much the same distance as the whole chapter. Maybe increased it a little bit, especially with that one death that I was able to save before. Awake section certainly going to be an impact. Aurora Dash actually already having trouble on this section pre-awake, so that potentially could be a bad omen and allow Comet to catch up a little bit. Yeah, already losing momentum there. Not quite able to get the hypers that he needs right now. Okay, getting some good ones on that screen. Able to finish out the chapter with a final timer of 3:25. And Comet not too far behind, gonna be, like I said, about 10. So yeah, now it's about a 15-second gap looks to be. Provided you can get through here pretty quickly, yep. Just over a 15-second gap. 18 seconds to be exact. Oh, Aurora Dash gonna be missing the key here with that dash. Carry over from the previous screen. And really good use of ultras on that screen. That's a tight cycle to be doing ultras on. I actually am not even familiar with that strat because it's so fast. Typically, I see a lot safer strategies on that lobby room. Yeah, something closer to what Comet just did is what I usually do. Okay. So, one key sequence apart, Aurora Dash entering big mess right now. Huge mess. Excuse me. Doing pretty well, Comet. Taking his time a little bit, actually. Not quite the fastest dealing with the huge mess section, but I'm gonna be able to get through there relatively smoothly. Aurora Dash already onto the second section of the books. The books, while Comet's still dealing with the first section of the boxes or crates. So yeah, or about one huge mess section ahead of Comet. Unfortunately, taking a quick death on this screen with the corner boost strat. Not able to get the down dash in time. Good movement with the keys. Comet not going for the corner boost strat, and actually taking a death on the Dust Bunny as well. Yeah, Comet having a bit of trouble here on this final section of Huge Mess, as Aurora Dash is approaching Demo Dash. Taking the checkpoint, gonna get the setup pretty quickly, and yep, getting through on the first try. Then messing up the next screen, as is foretold by many commentators. You always mess up the next screen after getting Demo Dash first try. It's just a thing. Also, I think he might have gone for test strats. That might have been part of it. Okay, Comet approaching his demo dash. Not able to get on the first try. Gets on the second. Good job. Still a nice thing to be able to get on the second try. Any more than that, it starts getting tedious. No, I'm well aware that the screen after Demo Dash is a very difficult screen, but it still just tends to be the idea that if you get Demo Dash first try, the next screen you always die on. And there has been a lot of cases where people don't get Demo Dash on the first try, and then are just fine on the next screen. Even if, like, not necessarily counting when people go for Task Strat, of course, because Task Strat is its own beast. Comet struggling here on the end of Chapter 3, unfortunately, gonna lose even more time. Yeah, Aurora Dash gonna be able to have quite a lead entering Chapter 4. And yeah, cycles are different when you die. Technically, they're not, but basically they are the same. Different, because the cycles start as soon as you respawn, and there's still a respawn animation that takes place after dying. So that respawn animation causes the cycle to be slightly different than what you'd get on the entrance because of that. Otherwise, like, it does technically start as soon as you appear in that room both times. It's just the amount of time that it takes before you can have control over your character is longer after a death. So it becomes a different cycle. Aurora managing to get the Ultra. And good Archie as well. Yeah, exactly. Yeah, definitely what people are saying in chat. Because Aurora Dash does 6B, there is a possibility that he does have some major mistakes that could cause him to lose this. Of course, we don't want to see that, but that could happen. I believe Aurora Dash is going to be going for this Ultra here. Well done, nice. Okay, going to be able to get that. Comet going for an extended hyper and not the Ultra on that screen. Okay, Aurora finishing out Chapter 4, just dealing with the Cliff's Edge part of Golden Ridge. Getting some good wave dashes in. And Comet doing the older route with the extended hyper. Ooh, good save, Comet. Okay. We're going to be finishing out with a 1046. Looked like may have ticked over to 1047 during that. Oh, still within 1046 on that file timer. And yeah, getting a 240 chapter time. It's really nice. Ooh, Comet taking a death on the snowball. And nice using the wave dash on Aurora's side, not opting to not have to wait with the reverse extended hyper. Comet failing on these wave dashes on the cliff face. Ooh, having a lot of trouble right now with these snowballs. Comet, just get out of this. Just get out of this chapter. Aurora, unfortunately not able to do the yeet, and it's just trying to do some speed strats. Ooh, Aurora failing the rhythm section. And yeah, now not used to figuring this out without doing the entrance cycle, so gonna take a bit of time to be able to do this correctly. Is able to get it finally. But spending a lot of time just getting that cassette. Okay, Comet moving through 5A, while Aurora's starting at 5B. Both of them taking a couple deaths. A Comet not quite able to do this screen with the shurikens. Ooh, Aurora not able to get the Bubs drop. It's fortunate. Comet missing on the yeet setup. Is gonna try for it again and fails him the second try. That's unfortunate. Gonna have to just do this to the center way. Aurora getting. Wait, what just happened on Aurora's side with that Bubs drop? He got the Bubs drop. Did he forget to hit retry? What was that? Okay, gets it on the third try. And Aurora doing bubble skips on the screen. What is this? Oh, he didn't go through the transition. Okay, I was looking away from his screen. So forgive me for not quite seeing that for Aurora. I was too busy looking at Comet to see if he was going to get the yeet. Oh! Comet just missing the bubble there for a second. Yeah, Aurora Dash definitely left some opportunities for Comet to catch up. If he can pull off a really good 5B time, this actually could be quite an opportunity for him. I know I used opportunity twice there in that sentence, but don't worry about it. Yes, Comet able to get Bubs drop on the first try. Definitely gonna help him out here. I'm not sure what's going on with Comet's stream just now. Looks like we might be getting some lag, but we'll just concentrate on Aurora because, yeah, and it looks like the stream's gonna go down for a little bit. Sorry about that. But we can just watch Aurora finish out 5B while we figure things out. Okay. Aurora going to be finishing out Chapter 5 with a 15-13. I'm not necessarily going to talk about his IL time because he failed Bubs drop twice, so it's kind of hard to say what exactly he got without looking at it in recordings. Looking at it later, after the fact. Okay, going to be starting out 6A. And I make that distinction for Aurora because we're all pretty sure that he's going to go for 6B as well. We're only going to be here for a little bit. Just going to, do lake skipping, then see his way out. Unfortunately, missing on the first try. Ooh, having some trouble here. Actually missing on the second try as well. There it is. Okay. Able to get it that time. looking good so far with 6A portion for him. And let's see if he can do Reva's nonsense. I know he goes for it, but it's very difficult to actually get. Not looking like he's able to get it. But, you know, he knows how to do the screen without it. Oh, and as I say that, unfortunately going to be taking his death at the very end. Okay, able to get the cassette that time. Here we go into 6B. This is what really matters for Aurora. This is definitely the hardest section for Aurora in his run. Or one of the hardest sections. Some can be very difficult as well, of course. But of course, all the skips that Aurora goes for. He goes for some nice speed strats here. Oh, he does have 6B IL records. It's good to know. Things could still go wrong in this chapter. It doesn't matter. It doesn't matter if you have a lot of practice in this chapter or not. It's still a very hectic chapter. Okay, starting the falling sequence, and I say falling sequence because it's like a good 5 or 6 screens of just falling in this area. And yeah, we should be able to get comment screen back on stream shortly. Doing good so far. Able to fall very well. Okay, good recovery. Keeping this presence of mind there to be able to stay alive. And now you're going to be moving into the battle line section of 6B. It really is some fun movement to be able to see. Comet, we're actually going to be seeing now. Joining him just as he is starting out 6. Chapter 6. Comet, please don't die on us again. Aurora finishing out, getting that strat. Just having to wait. See if he goes for this. Okay, no, he doesn't go for that strat. Comet, please don't die on us again. Okay. As I said, that he dies in the game. But his stream looks fine, so that's good. We'll of course get a sync when we go into Summit. I do expect that Aurora is definitely ahead at this point though, so it might not be too necessary. Ooh! Or we're taking a death at a very long screen. At the end of a very long screen. So yeah, it's gonna cost him a significant amount of time. Ooh! And now halfway through that screen, Aurora is going to take another death. And it seems that Comet's stream has gone down again, unfortunately. Okay. Aurora not going for the cycle skip, going to be a bit safer. And able to finish out the chapter. Getting a sub 5. That's good. And 21:37. Aurora certainly has had better Chapter 7 entrance times. Okay, we're starting out Chapter 7. Having a little bit of trouble at 0 meters, but nothing too bad. And yeah, there's still a very large lead for Aurora Dash at this moment, now that we see Comet back. Still going through Battle Line sequence. Not even halfway through yet, still chugging along on the beginning screens of the Battle Line fight. Both players looking good right now. You know, zoned out there for a quick second, but it happens. Ooh, Aurora Dash messing up one of the hypers. I didn't AFK for a grapple. I would love a grapple water right now, but I would like some food. But I'll eat dinner after this. It's fine. Don't worry about me. I know how to live as a human being. I've been doing it for years, all my life. Comet in the second half, while Aurora Dash is now entering 1,500 meters. And there's that demo from Aurora. He's been doing every run, and this one is no different. Ooh! Aurora missing the wall bounce there at the end. Comment on the final screen of the Battle Line fight. Will soon be joining us in Summit. Alright, so Aurora will be entering 2,000 meters while Comet is confusing me. Oh no, that was the end of 6 still. For a second I thought he was still in the middle of, for a second I thought he had already entered 7 and that was a transition sequence, but nope, that was just the end of 6. Okay, Aurora is going for the bounding under the terrain. Okay, well done there. Having a bit of a pause in the middle of that. I don't think that was intentional, but definitely able to recover from it. I seriously don't think that was intentional, but he did do it. Yeah, he has done it a couple times. Yeah, so Aurora at this point looking to close it out, as he does have quite a lead right now. As we can easily see, the timers aren't that synced up, but even without the timer sync, you can tell just how big, just how far apart that these two players are right now in Chapter 7. Aurora approaching approaching door skip, and threading the needle, of course. Gonna be failing him the first try, gets him the second. I find that as well. If I can't get it as soon as I enter that screen, I typically am able to get on the second try. Yes, this is a decent summit for a Comet. Also a decent summit for Aurora, if I had to be honest. Okay, we're starting his 3,000 meter countdown, while Comet still making it through 1,500, just entered 1,500 actually. Ooh, Comet taking a death at the beginning, yeah, not quite able to get through the beginning right now of this screen. Gonna be taking 3 deaths now on the screen. Okay, there you go. Oh! Comet! Come on! This room does suck. Ooh! Comet taking, Aurora taking a death at the end of flag 14. Huge time loss there. Yeah, Comet able to deal with the rest of 1,500 pretty well. Just that one room has really caused him the most trouble. Alright. Aurora having 7 flags left, just number 7. And Comet gonna be bounding under the terrain as well. Okay. And Aurora having his final 5 flags now. He on his victory walk into the league for Aurora Dash. Gonna be skipping flag number 3. Getting flag number 2 wasn't intentional. I think he wanted to skip flag 2, but he took it anyway. And with that, Aurora Dash, as he finishes out flag 1, GG to him. And welcome to season 2 of Celeste for him. Getting a 30-23. That's actually a fairly good time as well. A time that I don't think many runners in the qualifiers were able to achieve. So definitely showing that he did deserve to make it through. Like, no offense to Comet, but it really, personally, I did. Aurora Dash was one of the people that I predicted would make it out of qualifiers. Being the one who's in charge of the stat sheet, I've just been like, it's a very real possibility that 6B is going to become a huge part of the route, no matter what. Because even if like that new patch for 6B comes in and makes it, like, even if that doesn't exist, that makes 6B viable potentially for runners that aren't Aurora Dash, we still have Aurora Dash who's going to be in the league. So we kind of need to edit the stat sheet so that it has 6B in it. So yeah, we have been working on that. Yes, I was in charge of why the stat sheet, which only I was running at come the end of the season, that I literally had to watch every competition, which takes about an hour because they were best of 3 matches in season 1. Yeah, it's crazy that it lagged behind, and I was always behind until the end of the season. Like, why would that happen? I don't understand this. Anyway, Comet could be finishing out his summit, gonna be getting to flag number 25. And we do have Aurora Dash in call now as well. Hello? Aurora Dash? You there? Nope.
Yeah.
Oh, there it is. Okay. Hello.
Hello.
Congratulations on making it to season 2.
Yay, thank you.
How'd you feel about that run? 30-23 is a fairly good time to be getting in a race, I think.
Yeah, definitely. The early game was great. Then kind of Temple was awful, and it came good in the end, but yeah. Overall, good run.
Yeah. There were a couple tricks that tripped you up. But generally, I think it worked out pretty well. You had third try leg skip, and then also third try bubs drop.
That definitely didn't help.
Yeah. But yeah, being able to pull off a 30XX with all of those mistakes happening is still very good.
Thank you.
I also don't want to direct too much attention away because Comet is still going through his summit, gonna be entering flag number 10 just now. And now flag 9. And yeah, actually people in chat are saying it. do you think with you in the league now that you're gonna be continuing to do 6B every time, or are you gonna potentially opt to use 6A sometimes?
Hard to say. Like, I like the way I do things now, but I definitely am considering like learning 6A properly, because I was like watching like I think Flad do it the other day, and I was like, hey, I could do that. So
That is a very rare. I don't think that's a statement that I'm ever going to say. Watch Flad's stream and be like, yeah, that looks fun. I could do that. But it's good that you're able to have the confidence to say that. Okay. Comet now at flag number 1, gonna be finishing out. Looking to be a low 35. Oh, taking a death there, unfortunately. But yeah, it'll definitely be interesting to see you in the league. I'm very much looking forward to see what you can do there. Okay, Comet finishing
yeah,
out.
I'm
getting
really
a
looking forward to it.
35-14.
It's gonna be great.
Okay. We'll see if Comet wants to join as well to talk to you, to talk to everyone and me and chat. We'll see. Otherwise, no, got Aurora, and I don't know if chat has anything else they want to ask while we see if Comet is going to join us. Waiting on the delay from chat to see if they actually have any questions. Not really seeing any. Okay, so if you have any closing thoughts, I'm not seeing any response from Comet, so I think that was probably not going to happen in the interview. So, do you have anything else you'd like to say, Aurora?
Well, thank you for commentating.
Yeah, of course. It was a lot of fun.
I think that's about.
Okay. So thank you everyone for joining us for the stream. That is the final quarterfinal match of this qualifier. So we do know everyone that is in the league. I'm sure we'll post it in a bit, or like let people know what's going on the Discord and stuff. But that's actually a good way to plug stuff. Yeah, Comet's not going to come in for your interview, so yeah, I'll just move on and say that you can always use the exclamation point for the robots that are in chat. They're not quite taking over the world yet, so we have a little bit of time. Until then, we can use them to our own needs, such as doing exclamation point YT and exclamation point Twitter, and exclamation point schedule, and like Discord, other things. Schedule's really good because I'm going to tell you what's next on the schedule. And next up, I am not a command, Aaron. Next up, we do have SM64 70-star league semifinal match, and those matches actually matter. I didn't realize this at first, but because of the existence of Division 2 for 70-star SM64, semifinals do matter. It will fourth place will be forced to go into Division 2, while the top 3 coming out of that tournament will be fighting in another match, like another qualifier tournament mini one, where it's just 4 people. The top 3 and then the number 1 person from Division 2 last season, who are gonna fight to who are gonna race to see if they can make it into Division 1. So that's gonna be cool. So yeah, the semifinal actually does matter in that sense. They are definitely in the season, but you don't know if they're in Division 1 or Division 2 yet. So it does matter in that way. Anyway, it's going to be Tama82 versus Saxdal, and that's in about 15 minutes. the Celeste semifinals matter? Not really. They're fun. Aurora, I'm sure you're looking forward to facing who you're gonna face. If you're still here listening to me, probably not. But either way, yeah.
Yeah, I'm still here.
Okay. The other way, yeah. Thank you everybody for watching. Gonna take a short break, and we'll be back in 15 minutes with that 70 Star League match.
Bye, everyone.
Qualifier. Yep. Bye.